Hello everyone, welcome to Taat Cooking YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make the bean and mushroom soup. This meal is eaten during the breakfast or dinner in Iran, especially on cold days in fall or winter. And this meal is so easy to make and has few ingredients in it, yet it is full of fibers, protein, and high in vitamin B6. And it can be made to be completely vegan. This soup is so popular in Iran that you can find it canned in the grocery stores. But here in our kitchen, we want to make it fancier. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel and like this video. Let's get started. To make this healthy soup, we start our mise en place by chopping 2 medium-sized onions as you see here. I learned a trick to prevent crying while chopping onions, which is to stick out your tongue while chopping. I need to mention that this recipe is perfect for 2 portions, and if you want to make it for 1 portion, you need to divide everything by half. Then cut your 1 medium-sized potato into cubes as you see here. The starch from the potato will help to thicken the soup. If you want to spice up your soup, you can add jalapeno or any other type of hot pepper depending on how spicy you want your soup to be. I used less than 1/4 of a jalapeno here and minced them finely before adding. Then chop 1 pound of mushrooms as I'm showing you here. Mushrooms are full of fiber and protein and give a good nutrition value to our dish. For mushrooms, we want to evaporate excess water and caramelize the outer layer, therefore I place them into the pan with high heat without any oil. And don't touch them until you see the color has changed. Stir them and repeat this process on the other side. If your pot is small, do this in multiple stages to avoid steaming the mushrooms. For caramelizing the onions, again I add them to the pot without oil, on high heat and leave them to cook. This way it caramelizes faster and requires less oil. After the color has changed, you can add oil to the onion and continue to cook. When it reaches to a golden brown color, I add half a teaspoon turmeric and stir to mix. In order to remove the excess oil, I place them on a paper towel as you see here. Then add your potato with enough oil to cook and use the paper towel to collect the excess oil from the potato after cooking it. I am using 2 cans of pre-cooked pinto beans to save a lot of time over soaking and cooking the beans, which is the more traditional method. 2 cups of broth is added to the soup. Traditionally in Iran, water is added to the bean while cooking the bean, but in my opinion, broth gives a better flavor to the soup. Then add your potatoes, onions, mushrooms, and jalapeno to the soup. I left some onion aside for garnishing. For the spices, I use paprika, turmeric, salt, and pepper. You can find the exact measurements in the description as well. If you want to add other spices, feel free to add them. Fresh thyme also was one of the herbs that I like to add to this food, which can be replaced by the dried thyme as well. This is optional but will give a nice aroma and flavor to your dish. Tomato sauce is also added to the soup to give a better color and taste. You can replace it with a tomato paste as well. To thicken the soup, I mix 2 tablespoons flour with 2 tablespoons cold water and then add them to the food. Let the soup to simmer on low heat for at least half an hour until all the flavors are incorporated. To garnish, I use the fried onion that I was set aside earlier with some olive oil and cilantro leaves. Bon appetit! Thanks for watching the bean and mushroom soup, and by now I'm sure you learned how to make this delicious meal. One thing I need to mention that by caramelizing and sautéing the onion and mushroom, we wanted to create another layer of distinct flavor. But if you don't like to sauté them and you don't have enough time, you can just add them all at once, and I'm sure the outcome will be delicious anyway. And now is the testing time, and I cannot wait to test it. It tastes really good. I really like the flavor of the bean and mushroom that they marry together. It tastes amazing. You have to try it. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and push down the bell notification and like this video. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.